it on? Yeah. But for it, our Welsh Warhammer fan.
Yes, new Aled. Again.
I just say but for it.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Right. So today in school again, we're gonna do some tactics on dwarfs. We got Matthew.
Hello.
Matthew, you're feeling Matthew.
Hello. Again.
Yeah. And we're just he's gonna talk about tactics of dwarfs. Okay then, let's get to it. Okay. Okay,
So, first of all, okay, so general overview of the dwarf army.
I told it all. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
you got the book. Yeah.
moving on. First things first, you need one rule if you want to ever play dwarves. Shooting. Go to the shooting army list. Even if you have loads of dwarf warriors, find a way to convert them into quarrelers or thunderers. Just don't. No point. Anyway, because dwarf shooting is just really, I'm not going to say overpowered because it's not really. It's just very good.
It's amazing. Yeah.
It's what you need to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, always go for shooting in a dwarf army. So we're going to base the Tactica on Tactica. Yes, remember that. That's a term. It's a word. Remember. Anyway, we're going to base the tactics today on that basis. That's we can character Aled. So first of all, we've got lords. Go to heroes later. So there's 3 choices for lords: dwarf lord, rune lord, and demon slayer. Ignore the demon slayer. It's pointless. It just does nothing.
Well, not necessarily like the Demon Slayer, but for like what we like stuff, and hopefully you'll follow us. The Demon Slayer is not very good. It's quite poo.
It's just a slayer with some extra stats. It just dies really quickly. Even if you put it in a squad, it will die.
Yeah.
Then you've got the Rune Lord and the Dwarf Lord. Personally, from the Lords, I'm a fan of the Rune Lord because it's some stats. It has 1 less ballistic weapon skill. Same ballistic skill, same strength, same one less tough, same toughness even. 3 wounds, initiative, 1 less, 2 less attacks, and 1 less leadership.
But that don't matter, does it though? Because what the runes are for.
This allows you to take runes.
Yeah, talk about the runes. They're amazing.
So, one of the main things about dwarves is instead of taking magic, you need to take runes. One of my favourite runes is...
No, this one. Yeah, go on this bit.
The Master Rune of Gromril. Which is a 1+ armor save to your thing.
Talk about the amulets. What are they? The tumor things, that.
Yeah.
No. Where is it?
Talismans.
Talismans, that's it.
At last.
I thought it was a tumor. Go on.
Anyway, the talismans, I haven't actually looked at this before.
It's actually really good. There's one, 50 points, steal that dice, give one to you.
Oh, the Master Rune of Balance. That's very good if you want to do a lot of dispelling. And you know that you're going to be up against a very magical opponent.
Right, let's get, because we haven't got much time with
this.
The heroes.
Next thing is the heroes. The same, it's pretty much like a lord, just weaker.
Yeah,
so just ignore that one as well. And the Dragon Slayer. For the same reasons as the Demon Slayer.
Runesmith or Master, with a gunline army, you need like Master Engineers and runes. Don't you?
Yes. You need a Runesmith. It's just a cheaper version of a Rune Lord. It's actually half the price, considering.
Yeah.
Which is very good. And my personal favourite to field is a Master Engineer, because it has due to special rules. He's got the Artillery Master, which lets him boost the artillery, based on the name. You attach him to a unit, and that will confer extra abilities to the chosen weapon of artillery. Another thing, the Runesmith is the same. The other one is entrenchment. Entrenchment is quite good.
What's that do? Tell us.
I will find out now. Because I know it's good, I just can't remember. Right.
Good.
Engineers Guild. Entrenchment.
This one.
A dwarf army contains many skilled workers that are put to use by Grandmaster Engineer. Up to one war machine, Master Gyrocopter, may be entrenched per Master Engineer in the army. The entrenched war machine treated as being in hard cover when shot at, and is protected by a defended obstacle as attacked in close combat. An entrenched war machine can be pivoted to fire, but if it moves in the area, the entrenchment is lost. If the war machine is destroyed, the entrenchment is lost at the same time. This pretty
So
much,
what is it overall? Yeah.
it just toughens up the shooting of the, well, not the shooting, but the shooting
Like the ballistic
war
skill.
machine.
Oh, that's alright,
It
that.
toughens it. It just gives it.
Chaos to the Master Engineer. Does it let you re-roll your misfires?
It really depends on the different.
Stats.
Well, it depends what war machine you attach them to, really.
Because I was just wondering, because there's no point in taking them.
Yeah.
I've got some core.
So, core units, which will form probably the bulk of many armies, but not necessarily dwarves. First of all is the Dwarf Warrior, the bog standard unit, which actually can compete with the elite units of other armies. Pretty much, movement 3, weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 3, strength 3, toughness 4, wounds 1, initiative 2, attacks 1, leadership 9.
That's for everything. That's for most dwarfs, actually. Everything.
Yeah. Because just like if you're familiar with orcs in 40k, if you were a 40k player, everything in the army, unless it's a knob, I know, knob, is Alan, you dropped your phone.
Oh,
wow.
no.
That's horrific. You're holding
it's
it the wrong
upside
way.
down, yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much, anything else is just a dwarf warrior with a gun or a crossbow. One of my favourites to field are the Thunderers, because their dwarf handgun is so powerful for such a basic troop, it's incredible. Another thing to bulk out your army is Quarrelers. These are a very cheap gun line for
Crossbows, yeah.
dwarfs. These are the crossbow. They were called the crossbowmen in the last edition, but I've changed their names now.
Can I just, Whee! 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 Oh, sorry about that.
Okay.
Comment.
Anyway, moving on to the special units.
Did you talk about Thunderers?
The Thunderers, yes, they are the shooting handgun equivalent.
Yes, it's +1 to hit.
To hit?
Yeah. No, it's to hit.
Okay, because they're very accurate, actually. So,
No, because they're ballistic skill 3.
have it?
Yeah. Old dwarfs are.
Yeah. Well, special units now. We have the Hammerers. Hammerers.
I don't like them.
I don't really like either.
Let's not talk about them.
Ignore them. They are just warriors with great weapons.
Sort of the King's Guard.
Yeah. So yeah.
Let's make it 10 minutes this one.
The two artillery of special units. So first of all, you've got the cannon, which is pretty much a cannon for any army. There isn't much of a difference, except for the.
It's a tiny little dwarf.
It's a dwarf cannon. So after that is the bolt thrower, which is pretty much again it's just a bolt.
It's a bolt thrower, yeah.
For everyone else.
Wedge thrower.
Actually, no, that's not a special unit, Alex. It's a ray unit.
No, wedge thrower special.
Oh yeah. Well, we're going through this in order. Next thing we have is the miners. Miners are a unit pretty much for diversion more than anything else. They will pop out on the edge of the board and just. Oh, I think even if you give them blasting charges, they can pop up in the middle of the board. I would have to check.
No, I don't think it's that.
Oh no, it's a shooting attack.
No.
A steam drill, I think, lets you pop up. Not come off the side, lets you just come out of the ground.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is good. So, that's what miners do. And you've got the iron breakers. Iron breakers, I like, actually. They're one of the only combat units that I like in the dwarf army.
Yeah,
they pretty much use them as a shield for
the dwarf
the
cannons
and
the shooting
stuff.
Shooting.
Because actually, with their Gromril armor and a shield, that confers them a 3+ armor save. And again, if you're familiar with 40k terms, that's power armor. That's very, very good.
This is not 40k work.
Okay.
This is all
Just big
fantasy. Fantasy. No, go on.
Yeah, as you can tell, Alice against the
40k.
40k part of Games Workshop. So next thing we've got is the Grudge Thrower. Grudge Thrower is
Stone thrower.
a stone thrower.
But it's got like a special grudge thrower name.
Yes, it's just kind of, you know,
Normal.
very normal.
Organ gun.
No.
Oh no, next.
Next you have the Slayers.
Who?
Ignore them. They suck. They're just weak warriors. That's all they are.
The only thing I like about them is the models.
Quite.
Anna, do you still have Hannah?
No.
Okay.
Sorry about that, some girls. They all love me. Go on.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so last thing is the rare unit. Last but not least, remember, we have the Organ Gun. The Organ Gun has its own rules, and
Yeah, very nice.
it's pretty much what happens is every turn you roll your artillery dice, and if you roll a number, that is the amount of shots it gets.
Well, do you know the Hellblasters in Empire? It's sort of a mini one of those. Because with Hellblaster, you roll 3, what are they? Artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah, artillery. Is it on my face? Yeah. And, but with, it's a mini Hellblaster. Okay, back to you.
Yeah. Which it's also cheaper than a Hellblaster, I think.
Yeah, much cheaper, yeah. Only 20
No,
points though.
other than the Organ Gun, you've also got the Flame Cannon. The Flame Cannon, pretty much, you shoot, it bounces, it lands, and a flame template goes in a direction.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that killed me last time. Oh,
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. I just took out his, what are they called? Mornfang Cavalry, with
in one
two
go.
shots from
Yeah.
2 shots from my
Oh,
flame
well.
cannon.
Oh, well.
And I just used my normal cannon, and it got rid of, what's it called? What's it called? Ah, Stonehold. Sorry for that.
Thunderstruck Skyad.
Okay. Next, after that, is the Gyrocopter.
Let's wrap it up a bit more now.
Is pretty much its own type of unit, really.
I don't. Yeah, go on. I
Like-
don't even get charged though.
It's very. I like.
Difficult.
I like them, but I've only got the old models, and they're a nightmare to assemble because they're metal. Yeah.
Yeah, I've sort of told him he didn't really want them, but I said they're amazing. You can't. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think they can get charged unless they're like magic or shot at or flying charge.
Right.
Okay, go
The
on.
last thing in here are the Dogs of War.
They don't do them anymore.
They don't do them anymore. So since this is a 7th book,
Yeah, it's a 7. I put 8 edition for my first
Yeah.
one. Oopsie daisy.
after that,
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Joseph Bugman was
Yes.
a special character you can actually take. Anyway, after that you've got High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer. He is pretty much the most powerful lord possibly. The historic Iron Brand. Pretty much, again, the Rune Lord special character. Pretty much one for everything. But I forgot to mention the Rangers and the Corps. They're pretty much dwarf warriors that live
Upgrade.
for the ground.
No,
Upgrade.
it's upgrades to it.
And the last one is Joseph Bugman.
Okay.
He lets you take a group of long-beard rangers. That's pretty much giving you every possible, every possible upgrade onto dwarf warriors. You have to take it.
Right, let's wrap this up then. So,
yeah,
overall,
ignore close combat and shoot. And shoot stuff. Yeah.
that's
That's Lloyd.
Lloyd Bellman.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Book.
Okay.
Squeaky bum sex to all. To all.
Right.
A good fight.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Matt, it took so long. We're not going to be able to put a ogre one up now.
Sorry.
Okay then. So,
How did it take so long to do Squeaky Bum Sex?
whilst Warhammer out. Ooh, fat lady, fat lady.